Hey everybody, Alicia Oglesby here with Dream Home Properties.
And I'm Caitlin Odom.
We're located in Madison, Mississippi, and today we are here with a lending professional, Blair Chandler. Hi Blair.
Hey guys, thanks for coming over. My name's Blair Chandler. I am a mortgage banker with Fairway Mortgage Corporation. We are a national mortgage company with offices located all throughout the United States. We are one of the nation's top 5 lenders. We offer every different type of loan product, which we'll get into a little bit of that. Last year, our company closed $26.5 billion with a B dollars worth of loans. Wow. So we definitely have a strong team behind us, and I'd love to tell you guys more as we go through the video.
All right, great. Well, to start us off, we kind of mentioned in our last video, it's very important to get pre-qualified before we start looking at houses. So why is that important?
It's very important to get pre-qualified for several reasons. Number one, you're going to want to make sure that you are ready to buy. What we do is we go ahead and take a look at everything, analyze your debt to income ratio, take a look at the credit report, go through everything and make sure that you as a client are going to meet whatever specific lending guidelines for that particular program we're going off of. So number one, we want to make sure that you are eligible to purchase a home. Number two, we want to make sure that we go over different price points with you, let you know what you're approved for. You might be looking in a certain price range, and then once we give you an idea on what that payment's going to be, you might not be comfortable with it, or you might say, oh, okay, well, I had a higher payment in mind, and we'll see if we can, qualify you for a little bit more. And then another good reason is also because when you do get ready to make an offer and you find that perfect home, the seller's probably going to want to make sure that you are qualified, and they're going to want a letter from your lender to back that up if they take their house off the market.
Absolutely, and that's why we were, explaining the importance of not being house poor. So even if you do get qualified for more, you want to make sure that the note is something that's comfortable to you.
Definitely. Yeah, we a lot of times we're going to make sure that we try to look up the property taxes online for the particular county you're looking in. Hopefully, sometimes the homeowner will have an idea on what the homeowner's insurance is going to be, and then we'll give you different payment options on different loan programs to make sure you're comfortable with, a particular loan program's payment. We can lower it to make sure that you guys are going to stay within line with what, whatever your monthly budget is.
Okay, great. Well, walk us through kind of how you get started. How do I get started qualifying for a loan?
Yeah, it's a pretty easy process. We have several different ways that we can get you started. Obviously, the first one is we can set up a office visit. You can come in the office, sit down, we can get your information and do it right there. If that's not going to work just due to we can't make schedules meet, I can always get your information over the phone and enter it in my system. And then we have 2 different ways where you can go online to my website. You can apply online. You can use my website to upload documents. You can track your loan process. You can run payments yourself on a payment calculator. Or I can send you a link to download my mobile app. You can apply online through the mobile app, and you can use the same functions like scanning in documents, running payment scenarios, tracking your loan throughout the whole process. So those 4 ways are the main 4 ways that we use to get somebody qualified. Come in the office, get your information over the phone, go directly to the website, or download the mobile app.
So what are some of those documents that I would need?
That's a great question. A lot of times what we're going to request on the front end in regards to financials, and this depends on if you're self-employed or you work for a company, but for somebody who works for a company, we're going to request your last 2 years W-2s. We're going to request your last 2 years federal tax returns, all pages, all schedules. We're going to request 30 days worth of paycheck stubs, a copy of your driver's license, and 2 months worth of bank statements. And if you have a retirement account, we're going to go ahead and request your most recent monthly or quarterly retirement account. If you're self-employed, obviously sometimes you're not going to have the W-2s, but you might have some corporate tax returns. We're going to need those. Or if you file a Schedule C, then we're just going to need your personal tax returns for that.
Well, how long does that take, to get pre-qualified? Is it a long process?
It's not. I mean, I can get you qualified the same day you apply. Depending on what your schedule's like and what mine's like. If I need to rush it, as soon as you get done filling out the loan application, let me know and I'll jump right in right then. I analyze a lot of tax returns. If it's somebody with complicated tax returns, I might tell you I need a little bit more time because I have to calculate the income myself based off the tax returns. But typically it's the same day or within 24 hours.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
so
great news.
Flexibility and the ease of it.
And I will
getting
say,
an answer.
and I'll say this, I'm just like the real estate agents. I work on the weekends. My laptop goes home with me every night, so I can work from home. I work from home on the weekends. So whatever I need to do, I'm available. I wouldn't say 24/7, but close enough to it.
Yeah.
Because I figure if these guys are working, I'm going to be working too.
And that means a lot to be able to get in touch with the lender at any time. If we're writing an offer on the weekend, we can call them up and ask questions. That's huge.
Absolutely. And I'm not afraid of, I was texting with a client last night at 9 o'clock at night. So text message, email, phone call, whatever your preferred method of communication is, I'm totally good with.
That's awesome.
And that's really one of the benefits of having a local lender is you're not just a number. They know who you are, you know who they are, and you can call them with any question you have.
Yeah, that's a great point. We're located here off of Highland Colony in Ridgeland. Anytime you want to come in and see my face and meet with me face to face, we can do that. And I'm not saying anything negative against lenders that are based on the internet, but they're pretty much going to work 8 to 5, and you might get an email back. Well, with me, you can come sit down and meet with me whenever you want to. You can text me. Like I said, I'm available until I go to sleep at night, so you will not have a problem getting in touch with me.
Okay, great. Well, what if I have a bad credit score? Is that going to immediately disqualify me?
It might. It's not going to, I wouldn't say it immediately disqualifies you. It just might prolong when you can get approved, because I do work with a lot of people who are not quite ready the second we start working on it. However, we are going to analyze that credit report, and then we're going to have a conversation with that client, and we're going to detail out what we think is necessary in order to boost those scores, and maybe an estimated time frame on how long it'll be to get them up. For example, I had a client that I pulled credit on last August. They did exactly what I said. They came back to me about 3 weeks ago. Their scores were exactly where we thought they were going to be, and they're closing next week.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, yeah. So success stories like that, it really makes our job worth doing, because it's really neat when you see somebody work hard at trying to attain their goal of home ownership.
That's awesome. So, as far as there's so many different loans and loan programs, can you explain a little bit about the different loans that are out there?
Yeah, we offer any type of loan program that is available, from conventional, FHA, USDA, VA. We do loans on condos, we do loans on second homes, investment properties. We even do renovation loans where you can finance in cost if you're looking to cosmetically update, or if there's stuff that needs to be done on the property. We can finance in those costs to repair the property. Now, each loan program is going to have its own different set of guidelines, and I can get into that specifically with the client. But we have down payment programs that are as little as 0 down and then you can put as much as you want to down. We offer a lot of different jumbo programs for people that exceed the conforming loan limits. And then we have a great relationship with Mississippi Home Corporation. A lot of times there's people that don't necessarily have the funds available to put down, but they qualify for down payment assistance programs through Mississippi Home Corporation. And so we work very closely with them, do a lot of business with Mississippi Home Corporation, and offer every program that they offer as well.
That's wonderful. You really have a lot to offer, and you're patient, and you work closely with your customers, and you care.
I do. I've been doing this 19 years, so I definitely, I know what I'm doing, and I love to help people out. And so, anytime anybody, even if they're not using me and they have a question, I always tell people, just reach out and ask me. I'd be more than happy to assist however I can.
That's great.
Well, thank you so much. I think we've kind of seen that. Don't hesitate to ask questions. You never know. You may think that you can't qualify for a loan, but you never know. It doesn't hurt to ask and find out. And we can help make your dream come true of owning a house. If you have any further questions for Blair, feel free to leave them in the comments, and he will answer them as soon as he can. Thank you so much again for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.